Okay, back here, just before the final battle, and after I woke up from sleeping, I realized I didn't get the last 3 pages of Seihos that I still am missing from the first run through the school, so that's one thing. But I have 2 or 3 things that I want to try out. I'm not sure if I can do it on this save file specifically, but I do want to try it. So first things first, I did get the spectral incense, but okay, I cannot go back outside. My idea was if I get the spectral incense, I go back outside and maybe I can save chance or something like that. I'm still not sure what these switches do. But okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think I got everything in the old school. The other thing I want to do... Well, first of all, I'm gonna get rid of this poison. So the things I want to do is I want to see what happens if I do Dahyun's third quest, but I don't read the diary to see if that makes a difference. And another thing I want to do is I want to intentionally stab the wrong places in the heart of the tree bark to see if that changes anything or if it gives me a specific ending. I'm thinking if I stab it wrong, the bark is just going to regenerate and then I have to stab it again. But we'll see. Okay, here we are, and I cannot believe I had to do that twice because I couldn't shake her off the second time around in the first run when I got the so that's still not yes, yes, not yes, not. Okay. Quick double checking. Okay, yes, that is supposed to be that way. Not sure what those symbols there on the top right mean for that, but okay. So let's see if I just stab these instead. Ah, okay, I do have to do it right. Otherwise it won't let me. Okay, turns out there was no difference to the ending that I got, and as we saw, I have to stab the flute heart, I'm gonna call it that, in the right order, otherwise it's just not going to let me get out of that screen anymore. As for this part, I am... hang on. Okay. I have the items, but I don't... Wait, bathroom was over here. I don't have the locker key for Dahyun's locker yet. So this time I'm gonna see what happens. Oh, fuck. Safe spot.
그거 여드름이야, 두드러기야? 야야야야, 뭐가? 상대가 쟤 정신 두드러기가 가까이 하면 안 되는 거 아니야? 그거 아니야?
맞아.
두드러기?
두드러기는
니다야 너 두드러기.
그걸 말하면 어떡해?
어이.
암튼 밤에 세워놓고 봤다니까 리얼로. 이게 뭐지? 거기 뒤에 모텔이잖아.
대박인데.
You know, I don't quite understand it. I mean, he threw a cup of hot tea on her, so clearly she made him a cup of hot tea. So what is he complaining about? Also, as someone who considers scars to be like a story written on the storyboard that is your body and it shows that you survived, you should be fucking proud of scars. Sure, they may have a bad story behind them, but it is still a story of survival. You survived something, and you're just gonna keep going. It's basically like a tattoo that says, "Don't fuck with me, man. I've dealt with worse." No, I am not going to read the diary. I don't feel comfortable snooping through someone else's private thoughts.
정말 미안해. 이제 그만 울고 가봐.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure you do have to do the Dahyun mission, so to speak, because you do need the items that they entail. This isn't like a side quest thing that you can do but you don't have to. You need to go into the lab so you can get the T-Money card so you can go to the subway station. You need to get into the doctor's office to go up into the higher areas of the hospital, and you need this so this can happen.
어이.
야! 꺼져!
아니.
닥치라니까 강명계!
Okay. Actually, let me go over here. I just want to see. Oh, I can do that. Okay, I was just too late, it seems. Chance! Oh my god, you're still alive. Mina, you came back. Are you crazy? I found some spectral incense. I thought, if there's any possibility you're still alive, I had to come back. That was thoughtful, Mina. You've been through hell tonight and you're still thinking of others. Can you move? We're not staying here. Wait, take this. I want you to have it. You received the blood ruby. Oh yeah! There was something like that mentioned. Thanks? Romancing the stone. Guess I'll have a nice memento to remember this insane night. Come on, I'll help you. You saved my life, Mina. I'll never forget what you did for me tonight. Well, you have a chance to go back home now. Don't remind me. I honestly thought I'd never have to ride New York's crappy subway again. Would have been a mercy, really. I can take care of myself now. Good luck, Mina. Okay, so my idea was right. I just did it too late. So you can do it just before the very showdown but not when Yasol appears here, so I was right, just the original save file that I loaded was where you couldn't do it. We must sanctify the moon incense before it's of any use. First, we'll need to inspirit the blade using light from the blood ruby. I have the ruby right here. I got it from Chance. It fits perfectly. The blade slipped right out. It looks super sharp. That edge never dulls. You should know that's the first time it's seen light in over 100 years. Now we have to purify the blade using the holy water or separation. As luck would have it, Falamin bless the water tonight. Pour it on the blade, carefully. The blade begins to emit a dull glow as you pour the holy water across it. You receive the sanctified moon incense. When the time comes, purification ritual, don't hesitate. Go for her heart. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Okay. I'm gonna save over here. Anyway, I know I'm missing 3 pages of Seiho still in school, but I do think, just like with saving Chance, the chance to save him? Either way, I don't think I can do it right now. I think if I go to a previous save file, I can go there because I do think the school had some grasping hands where I would need the spectral matches for, and I didn't have them at the time. First, let's go through here and see if, I don't know, maybe there are some dialogue changes. Also, if I understand the plot correctly, this all happened because one girl was a little too sad that her brother died. All the shit happened because of that. Okay. I'm just gonna switch over to the green tea, because if I have to get my stamina fixed, I can just get it regenerated. Skip. Also, I have gone up here and I looked at everything when I was looking for things, so there's nothing here like a note or anything that I was missing. I can assure you of that. Ow. I want my stamina to regenerate. Okay. Shit. I misclicked. Oh, fuck. And this again.
태연아.
So, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes. Oops.
질서와 혼돈의 힘이 내게 문을 연 거야. 애송아, 넌 이미 늦었어. 이 녀석을 제물로 삼아 너희 세계로 가는 문을 열 것이다. 발버둥 치는 꼴이 꼭 잡아놓은 물고기가 이 저주받은 유물 없이 너희들은 그저 하찮은 존재들일 뿐이야.
내가 없다면 넌 여기서 한 발자국도 나갈 수 없어.
이 녀석을 방해하지 마.
미나야, 이거 받아.
세상엔 꼭 함께여야만 하는 것들이 있어. 그건 그저 꿈이었을까?
길세호? 요즘 학교 안 나오던데?
당민아! 어젠 내가 미안해. 내가 조금 예민했었나봐. 오늘도 그럼 잘 지내보자. 용 어디 있지?
I'm surprised they were even allowed to go there into a patient's room when he's been discharged.
그래서 우린 이제 어디로 가?
Ghost Vigilant Rising.
The information you
chance.
requested, Minister. It's all there.
Oh my god, English. Okay. Yep. That was ending A, which seems to be the true ending, so to speak. I do have to say, I wouldn't want a third game. I think plot was, decently wrapped up. You had the first game, which ended off on a very obvious sequel hook, with Youngho still being caught in the coma, and clearly there were some unanswered questions. Here, you have the questions answered regarding the shade, and you do get Youngho out if you get the good ending. So I don't think there's really a need or enough unanswered questions that would warrant a third game to be made. A spin-off or interquel, that sort of stuff, I wouldn't mind that, or a Gaiden game, which, those would be fine. I just don't think there's a reason to make a third game that is a sequel to this, so to speak. I don't even think the final scene with Miss Song is enough of a sequel hook compared to how the first game ended, where it was pretty obvious that there was something going to go on with Mina being the next person to go into the coma, and Yasuo saying, hey, there's seriously something going on, and poor Youngho, that was left very up in the air on how that was going to go. So here, that scene with Miss Song, it's not enough to really say, oh, I think she's going to be the protagonist of the third game. It just feels... It doesn't feel like a sequel hook. It feels a bit like a closure. Here is something that your grandmother wanted you to have. It's, giving the relic back into the family, so to speak. Now, I do still have to do the... I still have to go into the first school area and look for the 3 pages that I'm missing. Here we are, and... yeah, this is just as I... the save file just as I went into the Seiwa-hai area, or shortly after. Let's look at our inventory. Yeah, I have nothing that I need yet. I don't have the spectral incense, I don't have the moon incense, the blood ruby, or anything like that. So, hang on. I think this is the wrong... I think this is technically the wrong save file, but I think it's decent enough, yeah. Okay. So this is the teleport taking me to the Decabi market, which asks me if I want to get the spectral incense, and do I need anything here? But I'm not going to get the spectral incense this time around. So I want to go... Yeah, I want to go... Oops. Where was it? I want to go here? No. I wanted to go a few more doors further. Yes. You took me to Seiwa High School, okay. So let's see where I am. Yeah, this was an area where I couldn't get out, I remember. Okay, let's read about that. I still don't think I can go into the headmaster's office if I do manage to get back to the area of the school that I'm trying to get to, since I can't get out of the economics area here. I need to take the long way around, I think. Let's see, where did this take me? This took me to the subway station? This took me to the subway station. I don't think I can leave the area, the market just like that. So... Oops. I'm gonna see if I can walk back. And I need to go to the criminal investigation room. To get the... fuck, you're still here? Safe area. Not what I intended to use, but... Oops. One floor too high. So what's in here? Oh. Ah, here it is. 910, the Codex Illuminus. She told me all these powers could be mine, and more. She would happily teach me her secrets for a price. She asked only that I give her the Rosewood recorder, which she claimed was a personal family heirloom. Something didn't feel right, though. I told her I needed more time to consider it. Then I woke up for real, but I knew what I saw wasn't just a dream. I couldn't stop dreaming about what I'd do with those killer abilities. Maybe I'd teach Youngho a lesson he'd never forget. I knew I had to go back, but I needed to prepare. I searched the old storage room for more clues. That's when I found an old tome called the Codex Illuminus. It confirmed all my suspicions. Okay. So I'm wondering, maybe there's another one of these. Maybe the other 2 pages aren't in the school, but they are in locations I couldn't get to previously because I didn't have the crowbar and stuff like that. Oops. I didn't mean to open the map. Oh, I walked by, right by one. 710 Strange Company. I stayed late at school one night to finish some overdue homework. I had taken the recorder out and left it on the desk while doing my work. At some point I must have dozed off. When I woke up, the school was dark and everyone had left the building. To make matters worse, my phone was dead and someone locked the doors. I looked at one window, but all I could see was a creepy black void. That's when I started to panic. Then she arrived. I had never seen this girl before, but she was a total 10 out of 10. She was wearing an old Seiwa uniform, which was a little weird. She seemed to expect me too. Hey, I wasn't about to complain. Only one more paper missing. I do think the paper might be in the... So, where am I? I'm here. Might be in the headmaster's office. Which is 2 floors down. never been in the headmaster's office before. I heard the school was founded by the Motts, a powerful American family. They've maintained Sewa as a prestigious high school rather than expanding it into a university. They've invested much more in Sewa Hospital over the year. The funding for both the school and hospital comes from the Sewa Institute, which is based in America. No trespassing. The Sewa Institute thought they could get me out of their hair by exiling me to the shit-kicker city. Little do they know, I've discovered the secrets of the school. How did they expect me to keep a lid on this? Now some stupid bitch is threatening to upend all my hard work by blackmailing me with a false rape allegation. She's playing with fire, James Mott. What a nice backpack. I doubt it will do the Oni much good here. I think this is going to come in handy. You received the Urban Utility Backpack. The Urban Utility Backpack increases your available inventory slots to 6. Sweet! I don't need it, as I have proven very well. 501. Might as well take the chips. Headmaster James Mott. So that was it. Okay. No paper in here, it seems, which is unfortunate. Let's see. I got in there. Might as well look around at the restrooms to see if maybe one of them was like locked or something. I'm still not sure what all those switches do. I mean, in the final area, if you go up to the second floor and you bypass all those desks where the toolkit is, there is like a door and an electronic panel that I think might have to do with those nodes, the switches I mean. But I don't know. If that does anything. Actually, I'm just gonna save over here. I still don't have spectral incense, or the moon incense, or the blood ruby, or the holy water. This is the teacher's lounge. Ah. First floor I look on, there's a boarded up men's room. So this is like a supply area? Okay, but it doesn't seem like there's a note here. Because that's all I care about, actually. I mean, I've already proven I managed to make it through the game twice with only 4 items, so I don't really need the extra slots. I wonder if I can get the passwords for the other... I would have expected, if it was there, to be in the headmaster's office, but there wasn't anything there. The only blocked locations were that restroom, where that's mostly like a supply closet, and the headmaster's office, where I got the bigger bag, but there was nothing in the biology lab. Let me go... the underground parking lot? That's still blocked. I heard her spawn in. No. Nothing in here. Might as well look around here again. I'm gonna save this. Okay, I can't get to the underground parking lot, it seems. That's... Wonder why that wasn't listed on the... on the map. If I found all of the ones in the school... Spectral match. Spectral match. That was it? thought I had found the room where the last paper would be. Or where the papers for the other passwords would be. Study room 3 was open. Yes, it was. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to assume I found everything I could in the school, but that password list still bugs me. Alright, and back here. Let's see. In the chief's office there was nothing. I was pretty much in every area there was, right? I've been to the evidence storage. Have I? Pretty sure I have. Maybe the deputy director's office was, like, locked or boarded up. There was a paper there and I already got it. Still the same area. That's the staff gym. Yes. Yes, 1010, my pet succubus. I had entered a shadow realm called the Coma. That girl was the local shade of Sewa High. My rosewood recorder is a relic, my key to returning. If I was to believe the Codex Illuminus, these relics could even control the shades that had imprinted on them. I had the key, the book, and the moxie. Why not have my cake and eat it too? I went back, and this time I played the recorder in front of her. She appeared restrained by invisible chains as she tried to attack. She nearly took my arm, but I finally had her under control. I had total domination over my very own dark kingdom with a pet succubus to do my bidding. Huh, I didn't know one of these. What? There's a body here wearing a Sewa uniform. There's a memo here. I don't know who she is. I don't even know I'm here. Please, let me go. Please! Who were they interrogating him about? There's something else in his pocket. It's a password list for the senior classrooms at Sewa High. Perfect! I was looking for this. Sweet! So, double checking. 84%? What do you mean 84%? Seven. So I'm still missing several. Okay. Back to Sewa High. Oh shit. I heard her heels just as I walked out. I wonder how dumb these flesh thralls are supposed to be. Like, I run into this room right in front of her and there's like only one cabinet there. Gee, wonder where she went off to. Ah, shoot. Ah, shit. Okay, at least we have the image for that. Yeah, that's the one. Oh man, that means I lost progress. Ugh. Whatever. So the only one I'm missing is the one in there, so I know exactly where I have to go. And I'm back here. I got the paper that I was missing. And here are the passwords for Classroom 3.4 and 3.5. So I'm gonna save over here. No. I heard her heels spawn in. Okay, let's see here. Uh-huh. Ow. Okay. So this room had nothing in it apparently. But the other one had another one of those switches, so... I'm gonna open this up, although I know there's really nothing in there that's that worthwhile. So I'm pretty sure I have gone into every place I could in the police office, including the things that were crossbarred. Wait. Oh yes. I have to walk back to the station if I want to warp again. The subway station, that is. Because now I have to do the fun of going all over the Kiwi market as well to see if there were any crowbar thingies I was missing there. Go in there and see if they have any switches that I missed in there. So that's gonna be joy. Okay, here we are, and you're missing about a few minutes of gameplay where I was talking, but I didn't realize that I hadn't pressed the recording button. So either way, quick update. There is no footage of the Dokkaebi market or the subway station because there were no boarded up doors that I hadn't opened up already, and there were no switches that I didn't turn on, so there was nothing to see. There was nothing I had missed unless I wanted to miss it, so I didn't get the spectral incense, I didn't go and get the holy water of separation, and I do not have the blood ruby. So I do have 100% papers now, because with the 3 of Seiho that I collected in the previous sections, when I re-obtained all of the ones in this chapter, I got the achievement for getting all 100% notes. And in terms of items, you will see that I only have the moon incense. No holy water separation, no blood ruby, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't make a difference when you get the scene with Dakyun in the locker if you do or do not read her diary. Pretty sure that makes no difference, so... for the sake of looking complete, I'm gonna have her eat something so her health is maximum. And now, since I have all the switches turned on, I think I am going to be looking at what I didn't show in the previous times when we were in the final area, because it just plain didn't react back then. So let me save here again. Now, let's talk with her. Okay. So, the only difference in terms of dialogue was when Yasol told me to prepare, she told me to unsheath the moon incense. The blade still doesn't dull, but she specifically mentioned without the holy water separation or the blood ruby, it's really missing its stuff, so that's exactly what I wanted. So now we can see what ending we might get, or if there is a difference if you do not have any of the items except the moon incense itself, because you do need the moon incense to continue in the story. There's no way to avoid having that thing. So, basically what you have to do is pretty much almost identical to what I showed in the ending previously. And you don't have to use green tea for regenerating your stamina, but I'm just doing it for the sake of convenience. Gotta pay attention to this. Okay. So, fire axe, we're gonna go up here. And run past here. I still cannot open this. Okay, that is interesting. Ow. Okay, so that made no difference to the ending I was getting. It was the same ending as ending B, where Youngho dies, so... I still couldn't open that thing, which confuses me. I have one idea, and that is that after having touched all these switches, I have to go back to the power generator room here See if... No, I can't do anything here. Okay. Either I still missed a green switch, or this has less to do with anything than I thought. Although, doesn't the... That seems to have to do with like a signal, like an internet signal, so maybe it has to do with the phone? Why isn't she answering the phone? She's right in front of me. Well, not now, but you know. I mean, I did look at Steam, and I saw I still have 4 achievements to get for this game, but all of them are listed as hidden, so I don't even have any sort of tip on what I might have to do to get them. So either I missed some switches, or it doesn't have anything to do with this at all, and it's just a little something. Okay, one more thing to try out. This is the save file where I do have everything. I have the fully sanctified moon incense, the blood ruby, and the holy water of separation. And I went back, and for one, I did go and get the last few pages of Sejos that I was missing in this file, and I went and got the last few WLAN areas that I was missing, and then went into Youngho's little safe area. And now there's one thing I want to... There's this one thing still bothering me, and it's that door at the end of the very end that seems to be closed, but it really looks like it has something to do with the WLAN areas, that the switches that you kept turning on. I want to see if after getting all of them and having gone into Youngho's room and back out again, if that changes anything. That's the last thing I want to check out, and if there is a difference, great. If there isn't a difference, then there isn't one, and I'm basically wasting your time and mine. But the thing is, I do have all of the achievements by now, because if you look at my save files, I have gotten rid of these 2, and I have this, which I started up shortly after the previous video. I have only 2.5 hours of playing, but I am at the Seiwa hospital and have met Youngho, and I let myself get damaged all the time, so that Mina only has 1 health segment left. And the achievements are hilariously the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Either way. Okay, this door doesn't seem to do anything. That is interesting enough to know. And that has basically answered the last question I had for this game. I have all the achievements, I have gotten all of the endings. I really like this one, and I've already given you my opinion on if there should be another direct sequel, which I think there shouldn't be. Make an interquel that follows Tai-Hoon from the first game, even if it ends in him dying. Or even an interquel that focuses on what Youngho has been going through in the years that he has spent in the coma. Other than that, I have answered all questions that I had and maybe that you were curious about. So, this is the end of the Coma 2 Vicious Sister Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed it. I most definitely did.